shout, shout, Elijah Rock coming up. Elijah Rock, shout, shout, Elijah Rock, shout, shout. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul. Elijah Rock, shout, shout, Elijah Rock, shout, shout. Joshua in the battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Joshua in the battle of Jericho. And the walls come tumbling down. Walls come tumbling down. Then the lamb ran sheep horns began to blow. And the trumpets began to sound. And Joshua commanded the people to shout. And the walls come tumbling down. Walls come tumbling down. Joshua in the battle of Jericho. Elijah Rock, shout, shout. Joshua in the battle of Jericho. Elijah Rock, shout, shout. And the walls come tumbling down.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us this evening. The first piece that you heard was Elijah and Joshua, and it's actually a medley of 3 different spirituals. They're all kind of commonly sung in choirs. They're really well known in the choral world, and it's just really neat to kind of hear how the composer wove them together and made it really seamless and fun. For our next piece, A Bach Alleluia, it's actually kind of an interesting work. When I presented it to the choir, I said, well, it's an arrangement of an arrangement. So the original piano portion of it is the Prelude No. 1 in C major by J.S. Bach, which if you've ever taken piano lessons, you may have played that because it's not a particularly difficult piece to play. And then later on, Gonud took that melody, or took the piano part and then added words to it and made it the Ave Maria. So it's one of the well-known Ave Maria pieces. And then our composer for tonight, Donald Moore, took the Ave Maria and arranged it for choir. So we have an arrangement of an arrangement over the course of 400 or 500 years. So these pieces just kind of keep hanging out and coming back, and it's just really neat to see how we can keep making them fresh and new. our next piece, Sweet Betsy from Pike. We have a really lovely folk tune. And with folk songs, if you know this piece, you may realize that some of the words are a little bit different than the original. And some of these original folk tunes, they go on for 12, 13, 14, 15 verses. So obviously we're not going to do all of those. And it's been kind of it's a little more PG than the original Sweet Betsy from Pike actually is. So, so we've taken a little bit out of there so it's safe for schools. I want to introduce our flute player for this evening, Emily Kometz, and she will be joining us for Sweet Betsy from Pike. For the final choir piece of the first set, we are going to do a really fun number called Turn the World Around. And I have some notes in the program, but I wanted to add a little bit to it. This is by Harry Belafonte and Robert Friedman. And I know a lot of you out there know who Harry Belafonte is. If you don't know the name, you know the song, Day-O, Day-O, daylight come and me wanna go home. That's Harry Belafonte. That's probably one of his best known ones. But Turn the World Around too has this great rhythmic aspect to it. It's actually in 5/4, but the way the piece is set up, I'm actually going to conduct it in 4 because it's 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 da 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 da. So it has a really cool beat to it. And we're paying tribute to Harry Belafonte. We picked this piece many months ago to perform, and we didn't know that he was going to pass away 6 days ago. So he just passed away last week at the age of 96. So he's the king of Calypso, a leader in the civil rights movement, one of the first black actors on screen, passed away 6 days ago. And you may have not heard this song before, but you're not going to get it. You won't be able to get it out of your head after this.
Living in the fire, go back to the fire, turn the world around. We come from the fire, living in the fire, go back to the fire, turn the world around. Turn the world around. We come from the fire, living in the fire. Go back to the fire, turn the world around. We come from the mountain, living in the mountain. Go back to the mountain, turn the world around. We come from the mountain, living in the mountain. Go back to the mountain, turn the world around. We come from the mountain, living in the mountain. Go back to the mountain, turn the world around. Oh, so is life. Oh, so is life. bodies of the mountain. Spirit is the sunlight, turn the world around. Heart is of the river, bodies of the mountain. Spirit is the sunlight, turn the world around. We come from the mountain, living in the mountain. Go back to the mountain, turn the world around. We come from the mountain, living in the mountain. Go back to the mountain, turn the world around. Oh, so it's like a mighty rock. So it's like, oh, so it's like a mighty rock. So it's like, oh, so it's like a mighty rock. So it's like, oh, so it's like a mighty rock. So it's like.
Take my hand, I'm a stranger in paradise, all lost in a wonderland, a stranger in paradise. If I stand starry-eyed, that's a danger in paradise, for mortals who stand beside an angel like you. I saw your face and I ascended out of the commonplace into the rare, somewhere in space I hang suspended until I know there's a chance that you care. Won't you answer the fervent prayer of a stranger in paradise? Don't send me in dark despair from all that I hunger for, but open your angel's arms to the stranger in paradise, and tell him that he need be a stranger no more. I saw your face and I ascended out of the commonplace into the rare, somewhere in space I hang suspended until I know there's a chance that you care. Won't you answer the fervent prayer of a stranger in paradise, and tell him that he need be a stranger no more.
Lost in the darkness, silence surrounds you. Once there was morning, now endless night. If I could reach you, I'd guide you and teach you to walk from the darkness back into the light. Deep in the silence, please try to hear me. I'll keep you near me till night passes by. I promise I'll never desert you. I promise you this till the day that I die.
How can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do? Why I must travel to a distant land, far from the home I love. Once I was happily content to be as I was, where I was, close to the people who are close to me, here in the home I love. Who could see that a man would come who would change the shape of my dreams? Helpless now I stand with him, watching older dreams grow dim. Oh, what a melancholy choice this is, wanting a home, wanting a hymn, closing my heart to every hope but this, leaving the home I love. There where my heart has settled long ago, I must go, I must go. Who could imagine I'd be wandering so far from the home I love? Yet there with my love, I'm a home. If there's a prize for rotten judgment, I guess I've already won that. No man is worth the aggravation. That's ancient history, been there, done that. Who'd you think you're kidding? He's the earth and heaven to you, try to keep it hidden. Honey, they can see right through you, girl, you can't conceal it. They know how you're feeling, who you're thinking of. Whoa, no chance, no way, I won't tell you no, no. You swoon, you sigh, why deny it? Uh-oh, it's too cliche, I won't say I'm in love. I thought my heart had learned its lesson. It feels so good when you start out. My head is screaming, get a grip, girl. Unless you're dying to cry your heart out. You keep on denying who you are and how you're feeling, baby, they're not buying. They saw you hit the ceiling, face it like a grown-up. When you gonna own up that you got it back? Whoa, no chance, no way, I won't say it, no, no. Give up, give in, check the grin, you're in love. This scene won't play, I won't say I'm in love. You're way off base, I won't say it. My case, I won't say it. Girl, don't be proud, it's okay, you're in love. Whoa, at least out loud, I won't say I'm in love.
Und Gott sprach, es sammle sich das Wasser unter dem Himmel zusammen an einem Platz, und es erscheine das trockene Land. Und es ward so. Und Gott nannte das trockene Land Irda, und die Sammlung der Wasser nannte er Meer. Und Gott sah, dass es gut war. Den schäumenden Wellen bewegt sich ungestüm das Meer. Rollenden, schäumenden Wellen bewegt sich ungestüm das Meer, bewegt sich ungestüm das Meer. Hügel und Felsen erscheinen, der Berge Gipfel steigt empor. Der Berge Gipfel steigt empor. Hügel und Felsen erscheinen, der Berge Gipfel steigt empor. Der Berge Gipfel steigt empor. Der Berge Gipfel steigt empor. Die Fläche weit gedient, durchläuft der breite Strom in mancher Krümmer. Die Fläche weit gedient, durchläuft der breite Strom in mancher Krümmer, durchläuft der breite Strom in mancher Krümmer. Lazarus gleitet fort fort im stillen Tal der Hellerbach. Leise Rosen gleitet fort im stillen Tal der Hellerbach. Leise Rosen gleitet fort im stillen Tal der Hellerbach. Leise Rosen gleitet fort im stillen Tal der Hellerbach. Im stillen Tal der Hellerbach.
Give to me the life I love, let the wave go by me. Give the jolly heaven above, and the byway nigh me. Bed in the bush with stars to see, bread I dip in the river. There's the life for a man like me. There's the life forever. Let the blue fall soon or late, let what will be o'er me. Give the face of earth around, and the road before me. Wealth I ask not, hope nor love, nor a friend to know me. All I seek, the heaven above, and the road below me. Oh, let autumn fall on me, where afield I linger. Silencing the bird on tree, biting the blue finger. White as meal the frosty field, warm the fireside haven. Not to autumn will I yield, not to winter even. Let the blow fall soon or late, let what will be o'er me. Keep the face of earth around, and the road before me. Wealth I ask not, hope nor love, nor a friend to know me. All I ask, the heaven above, and the road below me.
So that's what they call a family.
mother, daughter, father, son. Guess that everything you heard about is true. So you ain't got any family. Well, who said you needed one? Ain't you glad nobody's waiting up for you? When I dream on my own, I'm alone, but I ain't lonely. For a dreamer, night's the only time of day. When the city's finally sleeping and my thoughts begin to stray, and I'm on the train that's bound for Santa Fe, and I'm free like the wind, like I'm gonna live forever. It's a feeling time can never take away. All I need's a few more dollars, and I'm out of here to stay. Dreams come true, yes they do, in Santa Fe. Where does it say you gotta live and die here? Where does it say a guy can't catch a break? Why should you only take what you're given? Why should you spend your whole life living trapped where there ain't no future? Even at 17, breaking your back for someone else's sake. If the life don't seem to suit ya, how about a change of scene? Far from the lousy headlines and the deadlines in between. Santa Fe, are you there? Do you swear you won't forget me? If I found you, would you let me come and stay? I ain't getting any younger, and before my dying day, I want space, not just air. Let them laugh in my face, I don't care. Save a place, I'll be there. So that's what they call a family. Ain't you glad you ain't that way? Ain't you glad you've got a dream called Santa Fe?
So for our second and final, second portion of the choral portion concert, we're going to start off with California Dreamin', which is a really iconic piece from the 60s by the Mamas and the Papas. I've always really loved this piece. I love the harmonies that the Mamas and the Papas put together. So it translates really well into choral music. And we're going to feature Bob Phillip as our soloist.
Church I passed along the way. Oh, I got down on my knees and I pretend to pray. You know the preacher likes the cold. He knows I'm gonna stay.
So the next piece that we're doing is Sing to Me Guiding Stars. This is actually written by an Illinois native. His name is Robert Boyd, and Robert Boyd actually taught in LaGrange for 33 years, so it's almost a local, just a little bit up in the suburbs. So Sing to Me Guiding Stars.
Sing to me, guiding stars.
right, now one of my favorite pieces on the program, I'm a little biased, but it's Phantom of the Opera. I've seen this show so many times on Broadway, I think at least 4 or 5. I've done the backstage tours, like the whole 9 yards. This is the title piece from it, Phantom of the Opera. This is the part in the musical when the Phantom is leading Christine down into his lair beneath the opera house, and it's the pivotal part where she sings the really high note, and then you find out on the backstage tour that they actually pre-record the whole thing, and you're like, oh, but little disappointment. You're not going to hear the high note tonight either. It's a slightly different arrangement for choir. And there is another kind of, we didn't plan it, but it kind of worked out thing. Phantom, as you probably heard in the news, just closed on Broadway after 35 years of almost 14,000 performances. They finally closed 2 weeks ago. So it's kind of like another little bookmark at the end. And I'm sure they're going to bring it back, but it officially closed on Broadway. So here we have Phantom of the Opera.
In sleep he sang to me, in dreams
final piece for this evening is a really fun number, which actually opens the musical Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum. We're going to be doing Comedy Tonight. And this was written by Stephen Sondheim and opened in 1962. And the title, I always kind of wondered where it came from, but it's a play on something the vaudeville comedians used to say, which was, a funny thing happened on the way to the theater. So it's a little play on that. Real quickly, I'd like to thank Chad Brokaw for running the theater lights and sound for us. And I'd love to thank Mary Cornwall, our illustrious accompanist for this evening. Thank you all so much for coming out this evening. I hope you enjoyed the performance. And we have Comedy Tonight.